and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. That's better, a bit hazy. Today I'm reviewing Mcewans Headspace Scotch Whisky Beer. 5.8%. Could have sworn when it was not named Headspace, it was actually 6.4%. I may be wrong, you know, it is what it is. So, first beer of the day. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, or about that time. Dog's obviously done his thing, because he's ran down here. He usually runs down here for the sole reason that he's done his business. It does make me chuckle. For a 14-year-old dog who's got, so boozy, malty, straight away on the nose. Not the greatest of paws, but hey, so yeah, dark looking pour. I can see the carbonation on the inside. Depending on where you look in the light, it's like got a browny, chestnutty colour. Definitely a hint of whiskey on the nose though. There is really a hint. And I do mean a hint. More malty than anything. So, lovely taste to it. He's a daft old dog. And he's a nosy old dog as well. As you can hear by the tip-tap, tappity-tip-tappity. The only problem is these days he doesn't know when he's actually purring. Which for us as a family is not good. Which is why I come down the shed and do what I call my dog shite reviews, because I'm sat down here while he actually goes for the toilet. If he does it in the shed, he's getting a kick up the backside. So yeah, nice sweetness to this. You know, sometimes it's just nice to, yeah, it's all fun going off. But yeah, I bought a lot of new beers in the last week and spent quite a bit of money and yeah, it's yeah, you know, it's a lot of hassle with trying to keep on top of the trends and all that. And as you found out with the Audi beers recently, they really weren't worth keeping up with. So, although there's a thing for getting all these new beers, it's funny, but some of the biggest views on my channel are not from anything new. So it just goes to show you, it's not always worth trying to be the first or that. And I think as people go back to work as well, back to you know, pubs. Once pubs open, I think beer reviews will drop I reckon across the board. I've already noticed a drop in people watching in the last month, and I think it will start to tail off quite a bit, because obviously people are going out, they're going cinemas, they're going restaurants, and YouTube won't be watched half as much. But hey, I do find as well that YouTube subscribers, what have I'm on 1,683. I find it always strange that you only get so many 100 people watching any single review, and you think to yourself, and obviously it covers a wide spectrum, but it does make you wonder at times whether if half the people who subscribe to you are actually bots and not actually real people. Me personally, I actually subscribe to a very few people. I do it on Instagram, I do it on Twitter, I do it on Facebook either, because it just clouds my feed and I can't even see, especially on Facebook. I never see anything from family. Just does me boating. So, yeah. It just used to be called whiskey beer, if I remember rightly, when it first came out. I could be wrong, but I'm sure it had a 6.4% ABV. It's nice. It's traditional. There's definitely a hint of whiskey on both the nose and in the aroma. Obviously, you're only going to get a note anyway, because if it wasn't a note, the ABV would be sky high. Always something to think about. I always remember when Famous Grouse brought out ginger grouse. It was a 4% ABV, and it was the minutest touch of bloody whiskey in there. And it disappeared quickly after as well. It's a shame, really. It's a shame that I wasn't doing beer reviews 10 years ago. I'd probably be no better than I am now doing beers, but yeah. Seen a lot of life in the last 10 or 11 years, I know that. Learned valuable life lessons. It's all about life lessons, isn't it? Learned valuable life lessons in my city council job, in my Sainsbury's job, and each job since, actually. And this job, I'm learning that, learning that in this job, that enjoying your job's very much the best part of life. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to post some videos when I know a year ago that it was hitting the fan at work, in the hope that people who are in a very, very bad place watch the videos, see what was happening last year, and see the progression to now, and see how life changed. And you know, no matter how bad a position you're in, life can change. Oh, lovely sweetness to the beer, going down well, gotta say. And you know, when we get to go to different parts of the UK, when we've actually got some money to get to different parts of the UK, definitely going to put a bit of cash aside and enjoy going to supermarkets and seeing what I can get from different parts of the UK, local beers, especially when they're on a 4 for 6, because it makes such a difference. It really does. I mean, a lot of people I know don't want to be buying from supermarkets, but you know, for the breweries that put their stuff in supermarkets, they're getting guaranteed earnings. Over this last year, those guaranteed earnings have kept a lot of companies afloat. One must always remember that. You know, if you look at supermarkets, you think, I'm not giving supermarkets my money. Yes, true, I understand. But also, this last year, a lot of their beers, them whose beers are in supermarkets, have kept alive because of that particular reason. You know, it's kept the money trickling in. Plus, they can produce on massive scale. And, yeah, always worth remembering that. And supermarkets generally don't make a lot of money on beers, really. That totally hit the spot. I really enjoyed that. Oh. Beer reviews at 8 o'clock tonight. Back to the standard 3 format. I can't do 4. I can't. Well, not drastically low, but I am lowering my ABV across the range now. So we'll see how that is, and I'm hoping in weeks to come that off my website with Google, I'm nearly triggering the threshold. So in the next month I should trigger it, hopefully, especially with YouTube as well. And I'm hoping it's enough to get myself, I'm already on so much, to get myself one of these pinters. And I've just been dealt a little bit of a blow today, so it looks like I haven't got the spondulics that I was hoping to have. But hey, that's life, isn't it? You know, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Simple as that. Move on. So some of my plans have had to be put on hold, but who cares, eh? I've got a good backlog behind me of beers, a good backlog. So and to be fair, in some ways with me, I'll never be able to match people who earn good money and can afford to buy the best beers, you know. And in some ways, I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just doing supermarket and B&M and Home Bargains and the odd home brew and cheaper stuff, because for the majority of the population, the cheaper stuff is where they're at, and it's where I'm at. So yeah, we'll go on that road. One would love to buy every single new release from the likes of Cloudwater, Day, and all these other companies, but you know, unless you've got the cash, it's not easy. It's not easy keeping up and catching up. And for me, supporting local and doing supermarket stuff, maybe getting some from low cost, that really is my bubble. And yeah, it's a good bubble. I enjoyed that. Malty, into whiskey, easy going, very nice, went down well. Out of 5, a good 4.4. You know, hit the spot. It's all about the time of day you drink a beer, the time of day, what you're feeling. It's never just about the beer. Same as my reviews. It's never just about the beer. The taste of the beer, yes, but where you drink it, when you drink it, temperature, everything matters. You know, unless you're getting the beer when you're in the best of moods, every single time you review a beer, you're in the best of moods at the perfect temperature. You know, everything has to be perfect to get that perfect review. Always something to remember, isn't it? Right, that's it for this beer review. I'm coming back in 2 minutes with a beer news video. Quite a surprising one. Well, for me anyway, because I've been told different. Back in 2 minutes, all. See you later.